So the article I chose is about how the NFL is using their sponsorships for 2019. Um, Mostly the big issues are with Hyundai and Ford, as Hyundai actually is not resigning as a sponsor of the NFL, and Ford, there are still negotiations with them, but it sounds like a deal is not going to get done. So NFL is trying to transition from these auto companies, maybe add some in themselves, or they're actually looking into ride sharing, like with Uber or Lyft, as both those companies becoming much more profitable, have a lot of money to throw around in sponsorships, obviously, so might be tapping into the sports industry. NFL will keep note of that. But it's really interesting how Ford will no longer be a sponsor, as they've had a huge presence in the NFL for at least as long as I've been watching. They've been a huge sponsor with the NFL on Fox. I know they always have a huge graphic on the show, as well as just consistent commercials throughout the broadcast, along with being a part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame inductions and the whole ceremonies there. Always really prevalent. But it sounded like they really wanted to become an even bigger sponsor by maybe sponsoring a trophy presentation or a trophy itself, like how General Motors has done in the past with the Super Bowl MVP. So they really just wanted to get more out of the huge amount of money that they'd be spending on the sponsorship. But it sounds like the NFL is just not willing to do that at this point, looking elsewhere. Also, with their sponsorships, just interesting how they kind of segment them. Obviously, Hyundai and Ford are both car companies, but Ford is more of your American-made kind of truck company, where Hyundai is your kind of foreign company, your normal car company that you're going to deal with. So they kind of segment it very specifically, whereas they're actually looking into getting into the casual dining sector by adding Buffalo Wild Wings. But they already have McDonald's, which is their fast food, Pizza Hut, which is obviously their pizza company they have around. So they really kind of give their customers a wide variety of sponsors, but also they're pretty tightly knit. So it's interesting how they use this strategy. Other leagues probably do similar things, but Hyundai and Ford both obviously have a lot of money to spend on sponsorships. Probably look to invest in another league to just get more bang for their buck, essentially, as the NFL is going to come through wanting a fortune for their sponsorship.